Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm so excited to have you here. It's the Sims Princess, as per usual, Princess here, reporting for duty. And I'm here to show you some mods that I am literally about to download. I've scoured the internet for different mods that I need for my gameplay, and I kept a list of them, and I was like, you know what, before I just go ahead and download them, why not share them with you all? This will be a two-part video. Part one will be CC finds for mods, and part two will be for actual custom content like clothing and hair. I'm gonna try and upload them back to back, but we'll have to see. If the views are right, I'll upload part two. Okay, so let's begin. Without further ado, this is just a picture of rain that I decided to use as my intro. So you can see I have a lot of tabs here, spoilers. So the first mod that I want to share with you is called rotatable driveways. Yes, honey, rotatable driveways. The reason why is because I actually just built these condos that you're seeing here, and I wanted to put a driveway like rotated, so instead of vertically, it would lay horizontally, and I couldn't do that because you can't rotate driveways in The Sims 2. However, you can download rotatable driveways, and so as you can see, these are just driveways that you can place diagonally. When you place them diagonally, they're just decorative, they're not usable, but when you place them obviously forward, place them front ways and sideways, they're still functional. And so this is an amazing mod to have so that you can build your lots with freedom. You don't have to be restricted in any way. And this is by Mutilda. And again, all the links, I'm going to put them on my Pinterest, which will be in the description box below. Next, I wanted to show you is this mod right here, and it is called the Dining mod. Okay, love to see it. A big part of gameplay for me, I'm a community lot girly, what can I say? So a big part of gameplay for me is sending my Sims out to eat. This mod does some magical things. Let me get the list ready for you. It says food serve eat mod. This mod adds important checks to preparing, cooking, and serving and eating food. If a sim is inside an apartment suite, they will only consider using objects within that apartment suite to prepare, cook, serve, eat, or drop food. So this prevents Sims from wandering out of the apartment suite they're in. Sims will also not serve meals to servos, plant sims, social buddy, therapists, whatever. If the serving sim is inside an apartment suite, the sim will only serve meals for the apartment neighbors if the neighbor is within the apartment suite. If you guys play apartments, then you know this is a very annoying thing. You build this beautiful apartment, you build this beautiful condo, your sim is living in there, they're preparing breakfast, and then they serve the cereal. Okay, they serve the cereal to your sim, their family, and then they take the whole bowl of cereal and bring it outside and serve it to like the friggin' coffee table that you have in the hallway. It's just unacceptable, honey. It's unacceptable. So this mod definitely, like 100%, I need it in my game. What else? Dining group mod it also has. So in an unmodded game, when a sim autonomously initiates the be seated interaction on a dining podium, the game checks to see if the sim is unselectable. So if so, the game then looks for other sims who are waiting in queue to be seated. Then the game puts up up to three sims into the same dining group and makes them dine together. Basically, this dining group mod is amazing, and I was reading through it and I'm like, this is amazing because it does something called tuning. So it will put your sims into a group of 2 or 3, so long as everyone has 5 and higher short-term relationship and 0 long-term, so they don't even need to be very close. You know, when you're playing your game and you have your sims going out to eat and you want to see the other tables populated, like you can see this table behind them, nobody was there, and I don't want to see just one sim sitting there. I want to see my sims in my city going out to eat together. So what this dining mod will do is it will do a check. Any sims that you're not playing, like their background, who come into a restaurant and want to sit down, it will group them together if they have a relationship so that they'll sit in a group and eat together. So when your sims are out, you'll be able to see sims in your community who have relationships dining together in a group of 3 maximum. I love this. It creates such a liveliness into my game, and I'm definitely throwing that in the mods folder 100%. All right, it does some other things as well. Restaurant food bar drink fix. This fixes 2 very annoying issues with served food at restaurants and bar drinks. When a sim is served a meal at a restaurant and when they order a drink when they order a drink at the bar, there's a short interval between when the sim is served and when the sim actually starts eating. So during that interval, other sims can literally come to your table and take your meal. For example, I think I have an episode of Marilena, my Marilena series, where she ordered cake at the restaurant. As soon as the waiter puts it down on her table, another sim comes and picks it up. Like, what the heck? And that's because there's a short interval where when a sim is being served food, there's like a couple seconds where other sims can grab the food. This will prevent that from happening, which is great. Yeah, this dining mod also comes with a tip mod, and this one's really cool because your sims can basically tip the chef or tip the waiter without having to actually interact with the waiter. In case the waiter is busy or the chef is busy cooking, your sim can still tip. And we love a good hospitality, you know, we love a good tip moment. So that is the dining mod. Alright, next we have this one. Now this mod is not really going to be super necessary in terms of switching up gameplay, but I think that it's absolutely stunning. So these two mods, I'll talk about them together. This is the pond in July. As we can see, this beautiful image of a pond, right? I really like my lots to be scenic. Like, I want things to look pretty, and I've been inspired lately to create some sort of restaurant that's kind of by a lake, and that's just really scenic and nice, and also kind of colonial in its building. So I was looking for some sort of waterfall, because then also like even the sound of the running water, like everything's so beautiful, right? So this is by Makarasi. Sorry, did I say who the other mod was by? I want to give everyone their props. The dining mod was by Similar90. Okay, so the mod that I'm talking about here is by Makarasi, and it is a build mode item. You can find it in the garden center, and it will come with these plants and rocks, and then in the plant section you'll have these beautiful plants here as well, and these are what the plants look like. And essentially what the mod is a cascading waterfall, and I absolutely love that. And you can see here there's an image of the waterfall cascading, and I think this is perfect. So my vision is I'm going to build a restaurant, and the restaurant will be right beside like a huge waterfall, so it's really scenic. The view will be really nice. If you get like a rooftop seat, you know, you get all of this beauty in your game. So this is this. The only thing I wanted to add is that there's a recolor, and it is called Invisible Recolor for the Pond in July, and it is by Monsieur Oshima. And it's a recolor for the cascading part, so that you could literally just add the water onto any plants. You see, this person just put it onto a hill. You could put it on this rock thing. You could put it on plants. Basically, the water part of the waterfall is an invisible recolor, so you can't see all the stuff around it, so that you're free to place it wherever you want, just in case you want some more creative freedom. So I paired these together. This one comes with the rocks and everything, and then this one's just individual, and you can really make your own waterfall, and I think that's beautiful. The next mod matches the one I showed you previously, and it is called Buyable Fireflies and Butterflies. And this is just a mod that allows you to place down an item, like a little marker, and this marker will allow the butterflies to spawn, basically. And you can find that it's free, and it's found in General Misc. And I love this because something I really enjoy about Sims 2 is I like how scenic everything can be when you build it up, but I want more life, like vegetation. I want wind to blow. I want butterflies. I want birds to fly. Like, you know what I mean? I want to feel like the space is alive, and that's why I wanted these waterfalls, like to have the water kind of running, like in this gif here. Like, this is really nice. And then to have butterflies like flying, like everything just looks scenic and beautiful. And this beautiful butterfly mod is by Sims99 Fanatic. So the next mod is on inseminator.org. And this is just a simple one, but something I thought that was nice. This mod adds a new influence interaction called Influence to Do Homework. And you have to have apartment life. It's not compatible with Inteen. I don't think anyone's really using Inteen anymore, to be honest, because it messes up a lot of people's game. But anyway, that's, you know, a whole nother topic. So basically, with this mod, you can see here that new options come up. So your sim can influence their child or whoever's in their life to do their homework. And I thought that's really nice because you can already influence sims to like clean or like cook something or talk to someone, but I felt like as parents you should be able to be like, go do your homework. You know what I mean? Like, get off the computer and go do your homework. And you can now influence your sims to do that with this mod. I thought that was really nice because if you're playing a family or whatever, like the parents should be able to be like, yo, or whoever, it doesn't have to be the parents, but they should be able to be like, go do your homework. And then another fun homework mod is called fall asleep while doing homework and assignment. I know that a lot of us are forcing our sims to go do their homework and they're like dirt tired, and I thought this was like a fun animation for your sim to be able to like study up until 3 and just like fall flat on their face while doing their homework and fall asleep. So this is by Smallnath, and it's called Fall Asleep While Doing Homework Assignment, and the first one is called Influence Homework by Squinge. Finally, another mod on Inseminator is called Teach Homework Fun Apartment Life. And this allows your sims, whether they're teens all the way to elders, to have fun teaching children to do their homework. You know, when you want to, in your game, when you want to like ask for help or help with homework and you want someone to like help the kid do their homework, that should raise their fun. Because personally, like, I think it should be fun to be like 2 + 2 4, perfect, high five. Like, it should be like a nice experience, not like this begrudging experience. So this is by Chavik and it's called Teach Homework Fun, and I thought that's like a nice little twist to add to the game. Finally, another one of my scenic mods here. This is Shacklin's car spawning fire hydrant invisible recolor. So originally this mod came with this fire hydrant. You would put the fire hydrant down, place it on a lot, and cars would pass by. The more fire hydrants you had on the lot, the more cars that would pass by. And again, what does this do? It makes your sims lots a lot more scenic, right? Because you're on a lot and you have cars passing by, you have waterfall flowing in the background, you have butterflies all over, like beautiful. The world is alive. But unfortunately, the mesh here is kind of ugly, so this person made a invisible recolor, so you could place maybe 3 or 4 of these on a lot and a lot of cars would pass by. Or if your city or town is more rural, then you'd maybe only put 1. If you live in a city like hustle bustle San Myshuno or San Alto, then you'd probably put a lot more of these down, and they're invisible, so it doesn't matter and it doesn't look cluttered like this one does. And yeah, and then you can put them on the lot, and cars like this ambulance, this car here, they will pass by, and I think that's so cool and scenic and lovely. So I hope that you all enjoyed some random but life enhancing mods that I found that you can put into your game, have fun, build, go crazy. I think that'll be a nice touch to have things feel a little more alive, right? Butterflies and waterfalls and cars, and you know, more interactions with homework and things like that. So I hope that you all enjoy, and I'll see you in part 2 of this video where I'm sharing with you some other CC finds. You all take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.